Hello, my name is Courtney Ellis, and today I will be conducting an interview with Bridget Ellis. And today we will be discussing the experiences and the challenges of becoming a loan officer. Have you ever wanted to become a loan officer? Have you ever thought of it as being either a career or a job? Have you ever considered being into the real estate field? With today's economical times, would you like to be paid in commission or salary? Today, I will be interviewing a loan officer and discussing her point of views on the real estate industry and her experiences within this field. How are you doing today, Miss Ellis?
Hi, nice to meet
Okay, I want to ask you an opening statement and concerning the interests of you being in real estate. What makes you interested in the real estate field?
you. Well, I have 18 years of experience, and back when I first started, it was a very lucrative field to be in, far as money wise. One of the things that it gave you the flexibility of being self employed as well as working for a corporate. Working for a corporate organization, you kind of stifle, you put to a ceiling for how much money you can make. Versus when you're self employed, you tend to make a whole lot more money. 18 years ago, it was a whole lot of money to be made.
Okay, okay. Um, with you having 18 years of experience in the field, how much experience do you have with FHA loans?
Um, I would say when the economy did a slow for declining and subprime went away, which means people who don't really have high credit scores, you really had to go to FHA because of the credit scores they do offer people who are credit challenged. So as when about 5 years ago, that's when I really, really had to get off into the FHA field.
Okay, okay. With you having that experience in FHA loans, how much experience did you have with the VA loan?
I've done one or two VA loans. I don't have as much experience with VA as I do with FHA, but with things being the way they are now, VA loans are really, really popular.
Okay, okay. Um, with that being said, out of FHA loans and VA loans, which one did you tend to work better with? Or which one was more easier for you?
FHA is much easier than VA loans because VA have so many strict guidelines that you have to follow. But I would say FHA was much easier.
Okay. In today's economical times, would you encourage someone to invest in a house and become a homeowner?
Today's time, it is a good time for anybody to buy because you get more bang for your money. But the flip side to that is you have to have almost like 700 credit scores just to be able to qualify. So I would encourage anybody to buy at this time if they had the credit scores. Yes.
To buy a home?
Hmm.
Okay. Do you feel that the real estate field is a big blame for the economic struggles that we're experiencing here in America?
I think it just depends on who you're talking to because it's just kind of like the glass is half full or it's half empty. Um, Back, when Clinton was in office, everybody was buying a home and everybody was happy and everything, and it was all great. Okay, well now since things have turned, then I think they people just have to find somewhere to put the blame. So I think a lot of it is the fact that you may have been able to buy a house with 575 credit scores, but you had a job then, and I think a lot of times people will still have their homes have it if they would have had a job. So it just depends on who you're talking to, where you're gonna put the blame. Because some people will say, "Oh yeah, it's real estate," and then some people say, "No, it's not."
With you being in the real estate field, how do you feel? Do you feel that real estate has a
I think it.
factor on it, or
I think that I think it's they share some of the burden, but I also believe that a lot of people who got 6, 7, 800 credit scores also or feeling the situation with the economy. So I just don't think that you can just necessarily say, oh, it's all real estate. I think it's a lot of just not planning from the government, as a whole. Because if the government never would approve some of those loans, some of those programs for people to get the loans, then we never would have been in this situation. So let's get to the root of it. We can't just stop at real estate and say they're the fault. So that's my.
Well, do you feel that the housing market will eventually turn around?
I think the history has a way of repeating itself.
Okay.
I don't know when it will turn around, but I feel like it will turn around. When? But history has a way of repeating itself.
Okay. Well, it was nice interviewing today, Miss Ellis. It was nice meeting you and talking to you
Nice meeting you
about
too.
the loan officer in the real estate field. And that will be all.
Thank you.
Today, we have acknowledged a person's view about the state of the economy, the role that real estate has impacted, and different types of mortgage loans that are available. So, with the information that has been received in this interview today, do you want to be paid commission or salary? Thank you.